Hello everybody, John Control back here again with another video, and today I bring you another episode of my Who Would Win battle series. Essentially, if you've not seen any of the videos in this specific series that I've been doing lately, essentially I take two fictional comic book and or anime characters, put them against each other in a fight to the death and see who wins. And overall, they're all subjective. It's my personal thoughts, so nobody ever really can agree with me. That's why it's open to debate. You know, in the comment section below, you let me know who you think personally would fight and win in a battle if whichever character I'm specifically talking about, you know, obviously ends up fighting. I'm not trying to, you know, step on anybody's toes and say like, oh, well, this character's better than that character, or this character would totally beat this character. I'm just saying, based off every single person's powers and abilities, who I personally think would win, and who I personally I'd like to see win personally, and that's just how it goes. So that's why there's a comment section below. But anyways, today I'm giving you a very special battle between the Incredible Hulk versus Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan. Now, essentially, I had actually zero intentions of ever doing this specific battle. Not because I don't think it's a worthy fight, it's just that I never really, you know, felt it was necessary. Like, I stated this, and I think it was my freaking, my first episode, that there are really epic battles that people like to talk about, and I don't really want to get to those real quick. Like the Goku versus Superman, I am going to do that one day, but I don't want to go right into it. I want to ease into it. But, you know, lots of people request it and love debating about it, so it kind of, you know, hypes me up to be like, you know, I have to do it. I have to do it. But essentially, this is another one that was requested by, funny enough, Paul Costa, who is my dearest friend and my YouTube partner, EvoScar23. And essentially, last time I saw him, he requested me to do this specific battle. I don't know why. He doesn't like Dragon Ball Z, and I don't know. I guess he wanted to hear my personal thoughts on how it would go. So if he's listening right now, first off, fuck him, and here we go. And anyways, essentially, I'm gonna first start off with the Incredible Hulk, give you a brief synopsis of his powers and abilities. Then I will go down to Broly's powers and abilities. Then give you a fictional battle as to how I think it would go down if they were gonna face off against each other. Give you an overall winner, and then ask you all who are listening who you think would win in a battle between the Hulk and Broly. Anyways, let's get started with the Incredible Hulk's powers and abilities. Essentially, the Incredible Hulk is almost invincible. He's definitely one of the strongest and most powerful Marvel superheroes. He's obviously Bruce Banner by day, but when he gets angry, of course, transforms into the Incredible Hulk and has pretty much unlimited strength. It's been hinted at the fact that essentially the Incredible Hulk, the angrier he gets, the more powerful he gets. So essentially, if you piss him off long enough, the stronger and bigger he can become. So it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, if you're gonna face off against the Hulk and you have the power and ability to do it, you got to do it quickly, because if you piss him off and it drags on too long, he's just gonna get stronger and bigger. So it's kind of a fucking waste of time. But anyways, besides that, he has the Thunderclap, which essentially is when the Hulk brings his hands together in a clap. It exudes a humongous sound wave / blast towards his enemies, which will create total destruction, which is pretty badass. And also, he has extraordinarily amazing leaping and jumping abilities. He does not know... The Incredible Hulk does not have the specific ability to fly, but he can jump so high, it almost feels like he can fly, where he can just... His leg muscles are so powerful, he can just jump, and he'll travel miles and miles and miles, maybe even states and states and states, where he'll just be completely somewhere else. I mean, like, if you've seen the Incredible Hulk movies, then you pretty much know the overall gist of what I'm getting at. But overall, besides that, he also has the healing factor. Most Marvel characters and DC characters have the healing factor, you know, like Deathstroke or Deadpool or obviously Wolverine. But Hulk's healing factor is way more accelerated. It's definitely way superior in comparison to those specific characters. Like, I'm just saying, like, he essentially you've seen Wolverine, you've seen Deadpool, you've seen the Hulk, you've seen what his healing factor can do, but essentially it's way more faster. Just saying, it's like if you threw a bomb at the Incredible Hulk and his body just gets blasted to shit, like his skin peels off and he just looks like a deformed morph. He's just gonna heal himself super fast, like Flash style, and he's just back to normal. So that's pretty much the general gist of his healing factor. Then he has obviously dynamic durability. He's obviously super durable. He's obviously the most incredibly durable character within the Marvel universe, but is he in the most fictional sized universe? I really don't know. It really depends. But overall, he can withstand major impacts. Also, he has been seen time to time to obviously breathe underwater. It's kind of strange, but a very unnecessary power, but it does come in handy where his body, his new body, his Hulk body, can also develop glands where he can actually create oxygen, where his lungs can actually breathe, so he can actually withstand and survive underwater. He can also withstand and resist mind control, and he has high resistance, and of course, as I said already, high durability. So that's pretty much the gist of his powers. Once again, the Hulk is not the greatest fighter. He's more or less just a grappler. You know, he's just one of those guys that, one of those characters that if he's going to fight you, he's going to grab you, he's going to smash you into the ground and just smash your brains. And that's his overall general, title that he says all the time when he fights, Hulk Smash. So he's just a real good grappler, and he just loves smashing opponents into the ground. That's basically his overall intent. He's not a martial artist, he's not an expert fighter. Bruce Banner, on the other hand, is also completely vulnerable to any type of weapon or any type of attack until, of course, he ignites the Hulk Rage. And, of course, also, he could die, and could the Hulk die? I guess we're going to have to find out. But anyways, moving off of that, let's get into Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan. Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan essentially has the generic, same type of abilities that most Dragon Ball Z characters have. Like, he has the ability to fly, he has super strength, super speed, he can create ki blasts out of his hands. He's just an incredible specimen. But what separates Broly from the rest of the Z Warriors in Dragon Ball Z is that he has the ability of the Legendary Super Saiyan, which is a genetically altered, completely different gene of Super Saiyan that other Super Saiyans in the Z universe don't obviously have, which amplifies his power, his abilities, his overall. Basically, if you've seen the power, if you've watched Dragon Ball Z and you know the power and abilities of regular Super Saiyan, Legendary Super Saiyan basically amplifies that to the point where he's almost more powerful than Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan 3 is a different story, but Super Saiyan 2, he's definitely, Legendary Super Saiyan is definitely as stronger. And pretty much he has multiple other types of abilities, that we've seen in the Z War. I'm just saying, guys, if you are a fan of my channel and you know Dragon Ball Z as well as I do, then you pretty much know Broly. He has basically all the same abilities as all of them, but he's also extraordinarily durable, and he has an increased strength, energy, endurance. He's just drastically more stronger than majority of the major Z fighters, and has fought every single one of them and has taken them all down. Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, Future Trunks, Piccolo, Goten, he's defeated them all, and basically the only way to defeat him is unless you combine all their powers together and try to blow him up. But essentially his body is also extraordinarily capable of withstanding great destruction and impacts. He's even stated in the movie Legendary Super Saiyan, if you've not seen it, spoilers, but he's also stated in that movie that he can withstand the destruction of a planet. So you can pretty much guess how much powerful the Legendary Super Saiyan state is. But anyways, besides that, let's just get right down into this battle. If Broly and Hulk were gonna fight against each other, my general guess is that essentially I think the Hulk could take down Broly, depending if Broly did not use any of his powers. If Broly was gonna just take on the Hulk on a full-on fist fight, on a brawl, I really can see the Hulk being a specific, real match for Broly. But overall, Broly's physical strength and his energy attacks would be way too much for the Hulk. Once again, Hulk does have the healing factor, so that comes in a real good, renderance. Let's just say, for an example, if the Broly and Hulk are on the same corner, they're about to go at it, they're punching, they're beating the shit out of each other. Hulk is getting angrier and angrier, getting stronger and stronger. Broly just uses his attacks to just destroy his body. The healing factor heals him, obviously, and just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So overall, if they were on a full-on fist fight, it would be definitely a very interesting and equal match. But overall, I think Broly's just far more powerful. He's just stronger. He may not be bigger than the Hulk, but I definitely think Broly could just take down the Hulk. And of course, Broly can also withstand the destruction of a planet. Hulk can't. He can't survive the destruction of the planet that he's currently stating in. And of course, Hulk also has a disadvantage in the fight because he cannot fly. Broly can fly, so he'll just have to fly over. Like, there's just so many different types of ways that I can see Broly just beating the shit out of the Hulk and killing him. For one, he can just come up, fly, take him into space, drop him, or just throw him right into the sun. Or all Broly can do is just, like, this is another way he can beat him. Just go into space, create an energy spear for himself so he can survive in space, and just grab one of those energy beams that he always does, throw it into the planet the Hulk's in, and just destroy the planet with Hulk in it. We all know that Broly has he's a sociopath. He's pure evil. He does not care about anybody else. So he would have almost just a pleasure of a time just destroying the planet with Hulk in it. Hulk, on the other hand, has Bruce Banner inside him. So of course he's going to want to help out the people of Earth. He's not going to want to destroy it. So it's kind of hard to say. It really depends on the kind of version of Hulk that you're doing. But I personally think that as much as I love Hulk, and this is not trying to have me being biased by any means, but the Hulk just cannot win. Once again, if Broly does not use any of his ki blasts or does not fly, just if this was just a solely fist fight to the death, I think Hulk would be definitely a good match for Broly. But at the end of the day, I think Broly would just defeat him. He has way more powerful. He has way more durability. Hulk may have the healing factor and also increases his strength as angrier and angry does he gets. But Broly just has way more abilities, has much more power, can survive so much destruction that the Hulk can't. And plus, Hulk cannot survive in space. And also, he cannot survive being destroyed or possibly even being thrown into the sun or something like that. So, it's definitely a win-win for Broly. So, at the end of the day, and this is not me being biased, fans, I love the Hulk. As you have noticed, I'm a huge Hulk fan. He's definitely one of my top 5 favorite and best Marvel heroes. But at the end of the day, Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan, would beat the Hulk. That's how I see it happening. But overall, the winner goes to Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan. But at the end of the day, it's not really what I personally think. That's just an estimated guess. The only thing that really matters is what you think. So in the comment section below, let me know what you personally think who would win in a battle. Broly or the Hulk? The Incredible Hulk versus, the legendary Super Saiyan Broly. It really depends on what your personal opinions are, and that's what really matters. So in the comment section below, I hope you guys don't take it too much to offense, because I know there's a huge Hulk fan base and a huge Marvel fan base, obviously. So I'm pretty sure all of them are going to be like, oh, you DBZ bitch, you Broly bitch, you love Goku, you're a cunt. I know there's a whole bunch of people right now saying that, but that's just my personal opinion. I think Broly is just a superior fighter, and he has way more powers and abilities that can take down most Marvel characters, and specifically the Hulk. The Hulk definitely, once again, as I stated, I love him. He's my favorite character, and he definitely, in a fist fight, would be a match and possibly even superior to the Hulk, to Broly. But at the end of the day, Broly has taken so much impact. He's defeated so many characters. He's just a beast amongst beasts. He's definitely the most incredible villain that we've seen on Dragon Ball Z. I mean, like, he took a Kamehameha wave from a Super Saiyan Goku at point-blank range, and even that failed. I mean, like, it took Goku with the combined strength of the Z-Warriors to take down Broly, and even at that didn't destroy him. And then you had to have a Super Saiyan triple fusion Kamehameha wave thrown at the guy to defeat him. There's just so much you have to do with a combined power struggle to really take down Broly. And obviously you need Goku for that, and the Hulk is just the Hulk, and obviously I'm not using any outside influence for this. So overall, in a one-to-one fight, I think Broly would win. But anyways, that's going to be it for my little synopsis of that, but let me know what you personally think in the comment section below. What did you think about this fight? Did you think it's a good fight? Is it a fight you would want to see? Let me know how you think it would go down in the comment section below. And of course, next time on Who Would Win Battles, my next fight will be against Batman versus Iron Man. Yes, it's a fight to the death, and I want to see who would win, and I want to know what your guys' personal thoughts are on that one. Anyways, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was at the request of Paul Kosas, so if he's watching, fuck him for making me do this. And of course, if you enjoyed it, go thank him. And subscribe to my channel if you've not done this already. And I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been John 12.